Today we have the card trick block. Here is the picture and here is the diagram. You'll have only two shapes of patches. A patch is a half square triangle, and what it means to have a half square triangle is you take a square, you cut it in half on the diagonal, there's your half square, and they're triangles. And so these are two patches. Once you cut it in half, you have two patches. So for the background, you'll need 4 patches, and for each of the card fabrics, you'll need 2 patches. The B patch is a quarter square triangle. So you take a square of fabric, you cut it twice on the diagonal into 4s. So you have a quarter square triangle. So background, you need 4 patches, and for the card trick fabrics, you'll need 2 patches of each. And then we'll show you how to put it together. Here is the block partially laid out because I wanted you to see how it's put together. These larger background half square triangles go in the 4 corners. And then the matching larger half square triangle of the card fabrics will be sewn together. So this will make a big half square triangle. Next we take the second piece, the large half square triangle, and it is placed right here. Then you have your 2 quarter square triangles for each color, and they're placed like this. And then the quarter square triangle of the background is placed here in the middle. And so you'll just repeat that. Here are the large ones in the corner, the small ones in the middle, and then the cards are all laid out. Here is how you will lay out this next one. Okay, I muddled through that. On the instructions, I put some suggestions for piecing, and I started with the large half square triangles, the ones that are in the corner. You piece those together, and then you can piece these little units together here, which would go on the sides here. And then whatever's left, you will piece the quarter square triangle here. But this is just a suggestion. If it doesn't work for you and you've got it all laid out, you can simply just start at the top or wherever and sew together as you go. So you can sew this together, sew these together, then sew them to this, and then sew this together. So you will have your 3 units across the top. And then you can come down here and sew this unit together. Then here's your quarter square triangle in the middle, and then sew this unit together. And the same thing with the bottom. When you do it this way, you shouldn't have a problem with the color placement because you've laid it all out at the beginning. And if you put it on a board, prop-it board or something that you can take to your machine, then you can just start piecing it across. The way I have the instructions written, it might get a little confusing and you really have to keep looking at the picture. But I think this would be an easier way for you to do it if you just lay it out. Now I'm going to piece it together and then the block will be finished.